Hey everybody, welcome to Two Comic Book Dudes. This is the haul for April the 13th, 2016. We're going to go through some comics with you from that came out in the store this week and some stuff that came out last week, right?
And some stuff that came out long before that.
Yep. So I'm Aaron, editor-in-chief of Comic Booked.
Hey everybody, Justin, managing editor over at Comic Book.
I was going to say, and with me as always is...
I cut you off. Sorry.
You did. That's okay.
I was over anxious this week.
I
Sometimes I
paused.
just forget and don't say it though. So
I know. I paused too long. I let you. I gave you the opening. So, all right. So, lots of comic book news this week. One of the big things we put up on our, of course, ECCC is going on right now up in Seattle. So a lot of news from that. Or last weekend. Was it last weekend?
Last weekend. That was last weekend.
That was last weekend.
Last
Yeah. What's going on this weekend? AmazeCon? I don't know. There's some conventions this weekend. There's something out in California. In Vegas. There's something in Vegas. I don't know. There's conventions I'm not going on right now.
Ooh.
So yeah.
I'll be at MomoCon in Atlanta at the end of May. So
cool.
That'll be
and
cool.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if anybody watching this is gonna be there, let me know. We'll meet up.
Yeah. And maybe you'll have something you can do a giveaway with when you're there.
Or get something from there and give away?
Or, no, I mean, like, okay, so at the end of this month, April 30th and May 1st, I'm going to be up at the 4-State Retro Pop and Pop Comic-Con in Waynesboro.
Cool.
So I'll be there both days. Saturday the 30th, I will... well, maybe both days. I don't know for sure what's going on, but I will have a bunch of pop figures up there for sale. Plus, I'll be running the merch table for the con. I will hopefully have my Comic Booked shirt by then and be wearing that. And I have a couple things that I'm going to bring along to do giveaways. So if you are watching this and you see me at the con, be sure to stop by and say, "Hey, I saw you at the convention," or "I saw you at the I watch your show," or whatever, and I'll be like, "Why don't you have more friends watch our show?" But
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple things. I've got a couple things from my stash of stuff that I'm going to bring along. One of them being the Ant-Man plushie that we have. I haven't given away yet, and I still have one Silicon Valley first season 1 of that on Blu-ray. So nice. I'll be giving both of those away. So tune in, go up there. I'll have some video from there as well. Hopefully some interviews from the folks that I'm going to be shuttling. So I'm going to go pick some folks up at at BWI at the airport and bring them up to the convention. So hopefully have some time to interview those folks on camera. So that'll be kind of cool. Yeah. All right. Anyway, comic books, right? We're going to talk about those.
Indeed.
It's been a long week.
It has.
And things kind of conspired against us this week, so neither one of us got our comics until today. So we're a little bit late, I know, getting this out, but hopefully you guys see some cool books, want to go pick them up.
No, actually, we're recording this on New Comic Book Day, but there was an error, and it's just uploading late. So
no, because then I look stupid. That's I'm the one uploading.
I'll take the blame. You didn't have to say that. You threw yourself under the bus.
Yeah, things happen. We want you guys out there to know that we are just normal people who happen to have a lot of cool stuff. Sometimes stuff happens, things you can't control. So a lot of the times it has to do with this little thing right here, checkbook. Yeah. Anyway.
Ruled by the mighty dollar.
All right. Yeah. Speaking of which, I have some eBay auctions out there right now. If anybody wants to go bid on them, and actually I have this really cool Star Wars Transformer set, Han Solo and Chewbacca, up on eBay right now. Just cool. Advertising. Selfless plug there. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. So we always go DC first. I don't know why, just because DC has the fewest books that we ever talk about, and then all the independents, Image, and Marvel. So this week we'll kick it off with DC. I have two. Of course, issue 11 of DC Bombshells is out this week. The Battle of the Britons, and I don't know how much longer this series is going on. I really don't keep track of it, so I read it, but that's about it. This is part one of this, so I know it's not going to end, but I would expect it to end maybe in June, issue 14, 15, something like that. So it's pretty good. You know, if you like the DC heroines, the female lead characters, you know, Wonder Woman and all those folks, set in more of like a World War I, World War II, I guess it's World War II type setting. It's really good. I like it. You know, you got Supergirl and Stargirl and Wonder Woman, Catwoman. There's Batgirl or Batwoman, I guess. There's Batgirl too, and I think just Harley Quinn and some other folks. So it's pretty neat.
Very cool. Very cool. I picked up from last week because I didn't grab this last week. It's Justice League: The Dark Side War Special #1. I think this kind of gives us more of like Grail's origin and stuff like that. Darkseid's daughter.
Interesting.
Yeah, but even cooler than that though was like all the Future Quest stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I want that.
I am so pumped, man. Especially for like. Go ahead.
I couldn't believe that DC has the rights to that.
Oh man.
Well, it must be a Warner Brothers property now, and they were able to publish it. So I'm really excited. That's Space Ghost and Johnny Quest and all of those. Yeah. I was really excited. So it's pretty cool.
What about like Thundar the Barbarian? Remember that?
Thundar the Barbarian. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. That was so awesome. I want that too. Where's that?
Who else? I mean, there's just a ton of stuff in here. It really, the Impossibles, Frankenstein Jr., the Galaxy Trio, Mitor. Yeah, I mean, some cool stuff. It's pretty cool. So
yeah, pumped about it.
Yep. All right. I also got Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys this week, #1. They had a cool cover like this, and they had another cover with her in the middle holding a mirror, but the mirror was actually a blank space. So you could take it to a convention and get a sketch on it, or wherever you go to get sketches. Somebody could sketch on it for you. So that was really cool. I thought about taking it and going to a convention where Amanda Connor was and having her do a little sketch for me, but then I didn't pick it up. I don't know. I was looking, I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. And then I forgot. So, yeah. But that's it for DC. I know that's not all the DC books this week. There were quite a few DC books this week, but nothing else that we read. So if there's other DC books you read and you really like them, let us know that they came out this week. And, you know.
Yeah, and like we've been saying, if you've been watching this, we're just cutting down a good bit on DC as we kind of get toward Rebirth and see what we're going to want to pick up then.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the second, like there's Rebirth, and then I'm waiting for Afterbirth, you know.
When's that? In 9 months?
9 months. 9 months later.
Yeah.
That's gross. Oh, anyway. It's
okay.
Introducing new characters like Placenta. And
I think alphabetically I can.
Aftershock is next. Jackpot #1. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Boom.
No, Boom's next. Boom's after that.
Hero Cat.
Yeah, Hero Cats. Yeah.
Yeah. I have no clue what this book's about. Just the colorist is now someone that used to work in my comic book store.
It's about cats who are heroes.
Yeah. But, you gotta support local people, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
So good job by her. I mean, it looked great, the colors and stuff. Like, I don't know. I've never read it before, but I'll check it out.
The sky's not like orange and fuchsia, right? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So she got that figured out. All right. What's her name?
Crap.
You can look on the book now because it says colorless on the.
Isn't it Sage? Hold on, I'll look.
Like I get Hero Cats.
Right.
You'll have to let me know how awesome it is, and then I'll start picking it up.
Shannon. Shannon set.
Cool. Okay.
Very
All
cool.
right. Aftershock Jackpot #1 came out this week. Pretty cool looking book. It's they always give like a little. Well, they don't always, I guess. There's sometimes a little blurb in there, but it looks like kind of like con artists maybe that are trying to do a deal or sneak stuff off of somebody. It looks really cool. So I just wanted to check it out. Ray Fox is writing it. Marco Fela is doing the art.
Mm.
Yeah, it just looks interesting. So I'll let you know how it is.
Cool.
But I'm picking up all of the stuff from Aftershock. So
did you read Rough Riders yet? What did you think about that?
I did. I really liked that one. That was good. Very interesting story. I mean, I think that it's kind of cool the way they've done. That Teddy Roosevelt was kind of this rogue, vigilante almost kind of character.
Basically.
And then you've got Hearst and Rockefeller and all those guys who were basically Carnegie running the world, and they're like, we'll give you this top secret mission and you can, go do what. Yeah. He's like, you guys are going to tell me what to do.
Illuminati or something,
Right. Pretty cool. And, technically they were the richest men in the world at that time. So they were in charge. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's a good book. I would recommend it for anybody who likes steampunky kind of stuff, historical fiction, fantasy kind of. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Maybe like a National Treasure kind of story. If you like National Treasure, even if you didn't like Nicolas Cage, that was a pretty good story. So something like that's kind of what we're going for here with that book. So it's decent. I've got 2 books from Boom. Since you said Boom earlier, I was like, no, Boom is next. Kennel Block Blues #3. I believe. Yeah. 3 of 4. Ryan Ferrier's book. This is really good. It's very, very interesting because it's a prison story, but it's like a kennel, and it's kind of from the animals' perspectives as they are in prison, and it's pretty good. So definitely a lot of drama, and then a lot of weird crazy stuff that happens. I mean, it's really, it's very interesting. So, issue 12 of Lantern City is out this week as well. And I don't know if this is the end. It sure feels like it's about the end, and it's the end. So this is the last issue of Lantern City. So if you haven't picked up this book, I guess wait for the trades, but it's awesome. It really is a very, very good story. A lot of, there was a book I was thinking of. I guess it's like combination of some of the feeling you get like from Stranger in a Strange Land, because you got this guy who's thrown into a world that he's completely unfamiliar with, but then it's like The Prince and the Pauper, where he kind of changes places with somebody, but there's a lot of political intrigue and espionage going on, and he's just trying to save his family in the beginning, but then as we get through the issues, his family is actually working for the bad guy. Like his wife is teamed up with the bad guy, and that's kind of where he's at now. He's going to save his son, but he thinks his wife is kind of unsavable at this point. So it's very interesting. Plus, he's had to basically act like this other woman is his wife in order to survive in the upper echelons. And even though she was the wife of the guy that was killed, that he took the armor from. So. It's just a very, very interesting story, very complex, but still a lot of fun to read.
Gotcha. Cool.
So, 3 books from Dark Horse out this week as well. I picked up Harrow County #11 with a cool snake on the cover.
Sweet.
Yep, I like this. And, of course, Tyler Crook doing the artwork, just amazing stuff. If you haven't watched our interview with him, you definitely should check that out. Pretty cool guy. So it was a lot of fun to talk with him. And Alabaster, The Good, the Bad, and the Bird, issue 5 of 5 is out this week. This is kind of a weird story. I wasn't so familiar with the background of Alabaster, the story before, but it's interesting. There's kind of magic twisted in with some, a lot of drama, and it's just been a weird tale. So, and then Peter J. Tomasi has his new House of Penance out this week. And I really like the look of this book. What you see on the cover is pretty much what you see on the inside. It's just a very interesting, kind of gritty comic, very 3-color. It feels like, and then I mean the back has got that cool gun on it. Just awesome. So it just looks like a really interesting book. I'll read it and let you know what I think. It's good though.
I picked up 2 Dark Horse books, but they're older, and I just picked them up because I'll tell you why. I got a variant of the Mirror's Edge book for $1.
Nice.
Yeah, can't beat that. So
yeah,
I'll be taking. Originally it was $6, and then also a variant of Fight Club 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
for $1. So you couldn't really pass those up for $1.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that Fight Club 2 one. I have the one variant that's worth like $50 that I picked up. Well, it's funny because I picked it up off the shelf, and I think it was one of those where it came in, it was limited. Let me see here. I just want to look it up real quick while we're talking. It was limited because it was Bermejo did the art. I don't know what his last name, what his first name is. Lee Bermejo, sorry, did the art on, and this was the ultra rare variant cover. It had a really cool, like the face. Let's see here. The cover was people standing in the background. Tyler Durden right there with what's the other guy's name? Whatever. Punching somebody. Sebastian. Sorry. I just finished reading the series and I was like, okay, move on to something else. So I just wiped names out of my brain. Tyler standing in the background with Sebastian beating somebody, and it's just a really cool, just a cool cover. But it was like the ultra rare edition, and I just happened to pick it up, and they had to do them to stack with the rest of the stuff. So I think sometimes they just mix those in with the stuff they ship out to different places, and you don't know if you're getting it or not. So I just thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's not $50 anymore. It leveled out at 13, but still, it was pretty cool. So, all right.
Yeah. What you got?
Next is Dynamite, and this is issue number 7 of A Train Called Love, which is just a crazy story about assassins and drugs and horse pornography, and it's crazy. I mean, it's really weird. Yeah. So I think this is the end of the series.
How far can you go with this?
No, it's to be continued. Well, it's Garth Ennis, so how far do you think he can go with it?
Like
it's like somebody dared him to. Can you write a love story with some horse porn in it? He's like, yes. So he did, and it's actually pretty interesting. I mean, it's kind of like a slice of life story with all these different people's stories intertwining, and it's just kind of weird. So I got one IDW book, and I know this is the one everybody waits for every week, and that is the new My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic, Rainbow Dash, and The Very Bad Day. And it's cool because it looks like a little golden book. I just thought that was kind of funny.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
It has the design down the side like a little golden book. Yeah, kind of funny. So anyway, but yeah, I don't read these, so I don't actually know what's going on in that series. So I'll hand that off to my daughter. I have 2 Oni Press books. Do you have anything from Oni Press?
No, I'm good till Image.
Okay. So this week I picked up issue 2 of Another Castle. Your princess is in another castle. And this is a great book so far. Really, really excited to see what's going to happen with this. This is Andrew Wheeler and Paulina Gunusho, maybe. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name. Andrew's doing the writing, and Paulina is doing the illustration and the coloring. So it was cool. You got this princess who basically wanted to fight for her kingdom against this evil bad guy, and instead gets taken by him. And because if he gets a hold of the sword, then he'll be able to do anything he wants. He takes her back because he needs to be able to extend his power into her kingdom. So she's now trying to find a way to overthrow him She in the end she gets put into this castle. She sneaks out of the castle and finds another castle, and the other castle was where her mom had been kept when he kidnapped her mom.
What?
And her mom had killed herself, or at least she was told her mother killed herself in order to keep this evil guy from taking over. So it's really a very interesting story. I'm excited to see what happens with it. Jim Zub highly recommended this, and I really have liked the first issue. So we'll see. The second book I got from there, from Oni Press, is from Christopher Sabella, and that is Heartthrob. And it's got a cool shoot. That is awful. The Whispers cover from
that band with that lady who sings.
What? How can I not remember this? That's so bad.
Either, and I know who it is, but I can't remember their name. Complete blank. We failed.
Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. It's got the Fleetwood Mac cover. That was the cool Fleetwood Mac variant cover. I like that. The regular cover was like the girl and the guy with the heart and the something. So I don't know what it's about. I just like the cover. I thought that was really cool. I'll read the book, find out what it's about, and tell you whether or not it's worth picking up. So Fleetwood Mac. And finally from Valiant, Archer and Armstrong #2. The Adventures of Archer and Armstrong #2, written by our buddy Rafer Roberts. And this is really a pretty good book. Archer and Armstrong, definitely a great team, a lot of comedy and a good solid story. So worth picking up. Definitely support Valiant and all that they do. So we and Rafer Roberts being a local guy here up in Hagerstown, not too far from where I live. So it's pretty cool. I'll be seeing him in a couple weeks when I'm up at the 4th State Retro Pop and Comic Con. So if you get a chance to go up there, definitely say hi to me, say hi to Rafer, stop by and see all the cool people who are going to be there. So yeah, that's about all I can say about that. There's going to be a lot of stuff at that convention. So if you get a chance to go, it's 12,000 square feet, I think, of space that he's got for the con. So it's not huge. It's not like Wizard World huge, but it's big enough.
Very good.
Yeah. Image.
We got like 3.
Okay. So Drifter #10 came out this week. Still trying to see where that story's going. Yeah, it's a great story, but I don't know.
I think they were out of 10.
Oh, have you gotten everything up to?
I have some of it. I need to go back. I was gonna get 10, and then it wasn't there. So
yeah, I don't know that this is the end. I keep feeling it says next issue. I keep feeling like it's over, and then something else happens. So I don't know. It's a good story. Same thing happened with this one, Empty Zone. So Empty Zone #5 ended, and it was like the end, and okay, and then 6 and 7 I was like, well, what's going on here? 6 was excellent, and 7 I'm definitely excited to see what's going on with this. But it's cool, kind of post-apocalyptic almost world where humans have cyborg implants and have like they're like data runners, for people, and it's just almost like a Blade Runner type world, Johnny Mnemonic kind of stuff. Cool stuff. All right, go ahead with one of yours.
I picked up a back issue, Saga issue 28.
Nice.
As I continue to try to get all the single issues of Saga.
Cool.
I'm to the point now where I can actually start reading them. So I'm happy about that.
That's good. Good. All right. Well, I picked up Limbo #6. This has been a cool story. It's another one of those that's really hard to explain unless you're reading it. Yeah. It's a neat story. It's like tech voodoo kind of weird stuff, and it's like there's a guy in limbo. Is that what this is about? Still not real clear on where he is or who he is, but it's definitely a good tale. If you like kind of gritty street drama with some magic stuff thrown in, it's very interesting, kind of twisty tale. So I've also got Deadly Class #20. And I believe this is the end of the freshman finale, the finals. Basically, where they're all trying to kill each other. And this is a great book. Rick Remender writing this, and it's still, after 20 issues, or 19 issues anyway, it's a strong, strong book. So really, really like it.
Nice. I'm in another deep Image book, Wicked and the Divine. I think actually this came out last week, but I just picked it up. This is issue 18.
Cool.
Just about the same pace. It's been good. And the same thing, if you haven't been reading it this far, it's hard to explain what all's been going on without like just telling you the whole story, you know?
Yep.
But it's good.
A lot of those stories out there from Image that, and they're easy to pick up because you can go back and get the $10 trades, picking up 5 issues at a time, basically for $5 or for $2 a piece, instead of paying whatever they are, $2.50 to $3.99. So, all right.
I got one more.
Okay. I got 4 more, so I'll do 2. You can do 1. I'll do 2 more. All right. Issue number 5 of Monstrous was out this week. And this is continuing to be a really, really strong story. Marjorie Liu is doing a great job writing this. Really, really look forward to it every time it comes out. I like it. It's pretty cool.
They're probably going to break now.
I would think 5 usually takes a pause, and then some of them don't. Some of them continue to run, but some of the bigger books that have been out, they do take a break after 5. The trade comes out, and then 6 comes out a month or so later. And then also this week, issue 5 of Citizen Jack. This is the snowblower king from Minnesota running for president, and he was mayor, and he basically got run out as mayor because he misappropriated funds and all that. But he made a deal with the devil, basically, to become president, and he will do anything to become president. So the Spring-Heeled Jack or something is the name of the demon that's helping him, which I think is just another nickname for the devil. It's pretty cool. Pretty good.
Okay. As you were talking about trades from Image, I picked up Saga Volume 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was pumped to get that for. I was sorry. My phone's going nuts.
Your sonar sounds like your sonar.
But no, I wanted to get this in trade also, just because I wanted to reread it, and I think it's a good book to kind of pass off to people and let them read.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'll have to do that with some of them, because there are some of those series that I just didn't pick up when they first came out, like Wicked and the Divine. I'd like to read it, but I don't want to go back now and try to pick up all the issues. So
you could probably find, go to the con you're going to. That's my plan for MomoCon is Sunday. I'll be there on Sunday anyway, so that's the day I'm going to try to find deals on trades and single issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have a list. I have a few things that I'm looking for. So, I think this is going to be a good convention up here. And it's not necessarily more a northern convention, because we're going to have, it's basically West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. So that's why it's 4 states. So, it's very central. Anybody can come to it. I would even, it's not too far from Ohio, even if you wanted to come across, but pretty cool. Anyway, I got 2 more Image books. Shudder number 20 out this week. Really a cool story. It continues the tales of Kate Christopher and her siblings that she didn't know about until they all tried to kill her, and her exploring father, who's been kind of absent but seems to be coming back into the picture now. So it's pretty cool. I really like that. And then Spawn number 262, speaking of the devil, is out this week and has a cool black and white cover, a sketch cover. I really like this series. Al Simmons is taking on the devil to save his wife's soul at this point, and it's awesome.
Nice.
All right, we are down. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just saying, go Al.
Go Al. Yeah. We're down to Marvel, and with the Marvel books as normal, we split them up. So I have 2 books from the Star Wars series. Darth Vader number 19 came out this week, which is really weird because I feel like Darth Vader 18 just came out 2 weeks before, and I think it did. Yeah, but 19's out this week, and this story is getting really, 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 really good. Because now Vader's got to face down the twins that he's kind of been training up to this point, and at the end of last issue, they both betrayed him, so he's fighting them now. While he's on this mining planet, and basically Shu Torun, something like that. It's this planet of like forges for the Empire. So he's there basically trying to keep them under the iron fist of the Empire, kind of thing. But
cool. I got a Star Wars book also along those same lines.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
It's a throwback. So it is Vader down.
Ooh.
The black and white Pride variant cover.
Very cool.
Yeah. Huh. I also have the red one where everything that's white is red.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I thought it was cool. I got it for cover price.
That's not bad. Is that which? Where's that from? Is that from Barnes and Noble or Books A Million?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have one of those around here, so that's awesome.
They've changed. They were all fried pie. Now they've changed over to BAM.
BAM. Yeah, Books A Million. Yep.
Yeah. And Second Charge. You have one of those? It's like that's crazy because they have comics like comics too, but like in groups of things. Like I bought all of Damage Control in that.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny what you can find out there. And C-3PO #1 came out this week. So if you are a Star Wars fan and you wonder why C-3PO has a red arm in Star Wars Episode 7, this is the only way you're going to find out.
Oh, really?
You need to read this book.
Wow.
Yep, this explains why he has a red arm. So, yeah, even though he was silly enough to apologize about it in the movie, which I thought was dumb.
Because he's so conscious about it, he wants the new one. He's like, no, notice this, help me fix it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yep. All right, Marvel stuff. Oh my gosh, I got so much Marvel crap. It's not even funny. I mean, wonderful Marvel things. It's not even funny.
Yeah, like 8 or 9 things, I think.
Well, I have. Yeah, you might have about the same amount that I do then.
A couple from last week, a few variants, and a trade, and some lots of stuff.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of stuff out this week, definitely. So, can we do the #1 last?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a #4. Rocket Raccoon and Groot #4 was out this week. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, then I have a 2.
You have a 2? Well, okay, I just did Rocket Raccoon and Groot. So don't forget, this is a pretty good story. You know, it's probably one of those though that I'm gonna cut. I like it. It's kind of funny, cute. You know, Rocket and Groot, obviously a great team, but yeah, it's one of those that has been on the chopping block for a couple months, and I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. So I think I'm going to do that.
Gotcha.
Chopping block because Groot's a tree, you know.
X-Men 92, issue #2.
Cool.
The first issue was fun, but I'll see how this one goes. I don't know if the nostalgia of it will keep me buying it for much longer, really. You know, I mean, it's fun, but I don't know. We'll see where this goes. We'll see where it goes.
Okay.
But it's good. I mean, it's good art. It's like, I mean, it feels like the old series, so they're doing a good job with it. But
that's good. That's important. So, does it fit in anywhere in the rest of continuity? I mean, it doesn't really, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have a #4.
Go ahead.
All New Inhumans #4 is out this week. So I think it's not #4. I'm sorry, that's a #6. Well, #6 is out this week. So it's pretty good. I mean, they're going after these spire these this way, whatever. These spire things that are in they've fallen all over the world, and they seem when an Inhuman gets close to it, their power is like amplified, and they're still trying to figure out where they've come from and what's going on there. So yeah. It's kind of cool, but
I hate him.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
We're getting a push. Yeah.
Well, if Fox ever gives up, then they'll come back.
All right.
All right.
Another.
I have 2 more number 6s.
I
Do you have
have.
any?
I have one number 6.
Okay, I'll do one more number. Well, you have that number 6 then. Okay. Protectors of the Spider-Verse, Web Warriors number 6. Peter Porker takes everyone out for ice cream.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
No, it's hot dogs, actually. And then he says, no, you're not going to have hot dogs. Yeah, it's funny. So, anyway, it's been a good series. I mean, I like the interaction of the different spider characters, but it's getting old. It's one of those that it's basically only riding on the Spider-Gwen, Peter Porker kind of train right now. So,
I gotcha.
Okay. And you're number 6?
Illuminati, issue number 6.
Yay. Hooray, it's made it this far.
I know. I'm so happy this book hasn't been canceled yet.
I know. Well, I'm glad that they're including it in the whole, in the event, because that adds some credibility to the book itself.
Right. And it makes sense for this team to be a part of this story,
Yeah. I'm looking forward to reading that. We have a show that we'll be doing over this weekend sometime. That'll be a catch up on Standoff for everybody. So the Assault on Pleasant Hill, if you're behind on that series, we'll be catching up on the couple of books. I think I have 4 books, 3 or 4 books, 4 that we'll be doing a show on. So we'll do a quick catch up on that for you.
Yeah, I have that one and another one this week also.
Yeah, I have 2 from last week.
Yep.
I think, and then I have 2 from this week. So,
yep. Okay. Good.
I have so I have 2 number 7s. Do you have any number 7s?
I do not. I have 3 number 8s and a 10.
You're supposed to say Go Fish.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Guardians of the Galaxy number 7. I'm still getting this. Still debating whether I want to continue getting it. I do like the cover because isn't that a Isanova cover? Sure looks like it. It's pretty cool. So anyway, it's an interesting story, and it's got some characters that we all kind of care about, but I'm losing my caring.
Yeah.
And Spider-Gwen number 7 out this week as well. This is crossing over with the whole Spider-Women thing. Probably be the only Spider-Women book that I read.
Did you didn't get the alpha? You're not going to go for that?
I did not. I may go back and pick it up. There'll be a big sale. Well, I don't know. There'll be a big sale around Memorial Day at my shop. Normally, though, they don't. For Free Comic Book Day, right. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Free Comic Book Day. May 3rd, right?
Something like that. 3rd, 4th, something. 5th. I don't know.
Maybe 5th.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this, Free Comic Book Day coming up. I'll go in for the sale. Usually he doesn't sell like current stuff, which is the current 12 months at a discount, but anything 12 months older will be at a discount. So then I'll pick up a bunch of stuff. But anyway.
Wow. It's actually the 7th.
Oh, it's late this year. Oh, that's right. Because the 1st is Sunday. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's cool. Okay, good. Something to look forward to. There's a lot of really cool Free Comic Book Day covers coming out this year, so you don't want to miss that. If you haven't already started planning, bring some snacks. Like our local shop, Beyond Comics in Frederick, Maryland, the shop I always go to, they always do. If you bring in a food donation, then you can pick up extra comics. Last year, they limited it to if you just came in off the street, you could get 1 comic per person. But if you brought a food donation for whatever group you came with, then you got 3 books per person. So, I take my 5 kids and we go in there and we get 18 comics. We get everything we want. But we also bring a bunch of food with us and drop it off. So, it's helping local food banks, which is really cool, and getting us some cool stuff. So,
nice.
All right. Issues 8. So I've got a number 8. I don't think you don't get this one. All New X-Men.
Yeah, I did pick it up.
Oh, okay. Because Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I picked it up, and just in case there was anything slightly having to do, maybe in a backup story or anything about Apocalypse Wars, I wanted to just kind of keep up with where this team was, since they are going to be in it anyway.
Yep. So it looks, it's been a good story so far. It looks like we've got, I don't know if that Amadeus Cho or is that Hulkling or who is that? Or Beast?
Where?
I don't know. The green one. It looks like it could be any one of those people, but I think it's Beast.
On the cover?
Yeah.
No, that's Beast. It's just the lighting.
Yeah, it just looks green. I was like, it could be Hulk, it could be whoever, but it's probably Beast because it's an X-Men book. And Doctor Strange. So, okay, yep. So Doctor Strange is showing up in all kinds of books simply to promote the new movie coming up. So people go, oh yeah, I've seen that guy before, and not just, oh yeah, I've seen Sherlock before.
Right.
So,
we'll see.
All right. One more, number 8. Do you have this one?
I got 2 more number 8s.
You got 2 of them. Okay, go ahead.
From last week, it's Invincible Iron Man issue number 8.
Oh yeah.
So,
and this is the road. This is the first one on the road to Civil War, right?
Actually, the last issue had the same thing at the top.
Oh, it did. Okay.
We'll see. I don't really see how it's the road in yet. He's still finishing up a storyline. So.
Yeah, there was a big insert in the recent books, actually, here. If you look, it's talking about Punisher number 1, Night Thrasher number 1, and then there's a whole spread.
Thunderbolt and everything.
Yep, about the road to Civil War 2. So, if you're interested in that, Civil War 2 Zero comes out in May. All New Wolverine number 8, Invincible Iron Man number 9, Ultimates number 7, and Miss Marvel number 7 are all part of the road to Civil War 2. So, if you're interested in that, definitely check those books out. I'm excited about Nighthawk number 1. That looks really good. Punisher number 1 looks pretty interesting, and definitely Jim Zub doing Thunderbolts is going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh wow, it's almost over. So.
Okay, all right, and then we both have this one, right?
Yep.
All new, all different Avengers standoff. It's got a cool cover, really nice art. It's Alex Ross stuff, so it's pretty cool looking. I love the detail. I love the detail that he puts into things when he does the paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Again, standoff. So yeah,
2 more standoff books. Yeah, I'm excited to see because that one says it's the last one until Omega, but I think there's still a new Avengers that's coming out. And another Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Yeah. There's some May books definitely before it wraps up. So, a couple more April books, and then the finale in May. So, all right. And I have a number 10.
I also have a number 10.
It's probably the same book then.
I think mine's from. Yep.
Amazing Spider-Man number 10.
Yep.
So it's a battle against.
It's part
Scorpio.
2 of. It's part 2 of this story now.
Yeah, it's kind of the culmination of the whole battle with the Zodiac, and this is his battle with Scorpio. So, should be interesting. They've been building this up for a while. I know we're leading into Dead No More this summer.
Or fall. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where that all goes.
Yeah.
So, I hope it's the catalyst that brings back Dr. Octopus. But we'll see. All right. So our last book, unless you have another one.
I got one more trade that I picked up. I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker, the One and Only. And this is like 700.1 through 700.5.
Okay. Yep.
I thought that was cool because I got it for $6. I mean,
can't beat that. Yeah.
A newish kind of trade for $6 is a good deal.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think I got any of those .1s or .123s on that one.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't start reading until I didn't jump back into Spider-Man until Superior Spider-Man started.
Yeah, I had gotten back into Spider-Man with the last couple issues of the 690s there leading up to 700. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, okay, then Superior. I really like Superior. And then they ruined that. And so I was stuck with Amazing. When it came back, it's like, all right, we'll see where it goes. And it's been good. It's been, I don't know, it's been good, but it's been lackluster.
Yeah, so, it hasn't been like over that top Amazing that I'm hoping for. That same feel that I've been,
It hasn't been amazing.
Not quite. Not quite.
Yeah. All right. So our final book for this week is a big one. If you are a speculator, I think it's a big book. If you think back to all the hoopla surrounding Spider-Gwen and her first appearance in the Edge of Spider-Verse and how all of her stuff is just taken off every cover with her and Gwenom and all that other crap, everybody's like, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen. So, as kind of a parody of the whole Spider-Gwen thing, we had Gwenpool variant covers one month, and now she has her own series, The Unbelievable Gwenpool. Now, is it unbelievable because how can we believe that she actually got her own series? That's what I'm thinking. But I did get the regular cover, and I also got the somebody else's cover,
cool,
which was cool. I don't know whose cover it is, but I just picked it up because it was I call it the $12 cover.
Yeah.
And then I
got the Scotty Young Gwenpool cover.
That's cool. Now, how much did that run you?
This was 10.
Okay.
But I got this for free with it.
You can't beat that then. Okay.
So
I'm going to go back in because I think that's a standard variant on the wall. So I'm going to go back in and get the Scotty Young. But I also picked up this cover.
That's cool. Who did that one?
I don't know. Somebody with scribbled Barrera, maybe?
I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like the art. Very detailed, pretty cool with the little the bike and everything and all the swords and all that stuff. So this is the $15 variant. I picked that up as well. So I'll go back in and pick up the Scotty Young because I thought that was pretty neat.
To go along with Gwenpool, I also picked up the Gwenpool Holiday Special Fried Pie variant cover.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
Huh. See, you get all those cool variants that I can't get unless I go on eBay and buy them.
If they have any more, I'll pick them up. Especially if they start dropping them like those other ones were $1.
Oh yeah.
If there's anything that I see that you'll like, I'll get it for you. I'm a member there.
Cool. Awesome. That's Barnes & Noble. I do the same thing. I go to Barnes & Noble for the exclusives they have for pop figures and stuff. And we buy enough books and things that it saves us the money. I think it's like $14 a year or something to renew a membership, or $16. But I mean, if you're saving 10 to 20%, it's what?
Yeah, it's more the membership at Books A Million, but not that much. And it's the same thing. Like everything's like 10 to 20%, or buy two get one free of things and like that all the time. So
yeah, but if you think about that, if you're saving 20% and you spend $100,
right,
then you've paid for your membership.
Yep.
So it's not bad. Yeah. And so I got a few books in the mail this last week. Just we can maybe go through each individual one and just look at them all.
Holy crap.
We won't look at them all. I just thought this was cool. Liberty Meadows #1. So some cool Frank Cho stuff. #1 and #2. The guy double bagged and boarded them together, so I'm gonna have to rebag them. I'll rebag them, but yeah, I like finding cool stuff like that, and I got like a whole kind of intermittent run of Ghost from Dark Horse and a bunch of other stuff. So just stuff that I was like, oh, that's cool. I got I want this one book from this guy, or this one set of books, and he's also got these other 3 things for 99 cents. So I'll buy them along with it and get combined shipping. And most of them do a pretty good job of packing stuff. The Liberty Meadows guy definitely did a good job with his packing. One of the other guys sent him in like a bubble wrap envelope wrapped in something. One box I got was full of Walmart bags, like all wadded up around the comics, which whatever works, they came in pretty good shape. So
yeah, like awesome.
Yep. So that's it for tonight. We appreciate you guys sticking around with us and watching all the different comics that we've got. Hopefully there's something that you thought was pretty cool and you want to go out and pick up. If you're reading something, like we've said before, that we're not talking about, please let us know. If you're an indie creator out there that that wants to talk about your book, send us an email. We'll look at it. Even if we don't get you on the show, we'll make sure that one of our writers gets a hold of you. And if you check out comicbook.com, you'll see all of the different articles that we got, like 3 writers that do pretty much nothing but indie stuff. I mean, it's great. We've got a lot of coverage out there for the indie products to help support the small press community. So we really appreciate you guys, and we know the hard work that goes into creating a comic book. So, yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Please like, share, subscribe. We do appreciate that. The more likes, the more shares, the more subscriptions, the more stuff that we can give away. I mean, I've got a stack of things that I'd love to start giving away. Right now we just can't afford to cover shipping half the time. So,
it's coming.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're getting there. We have a strong team with us at Comic Booked, lifting us up out of the ashes. So it's pretty cool.
Right.
Big things ahead. So we appreciate you guys as our fans, watching, sticking with us, sharing, checking out the website, checking out the Facebook page. So, yeah, the one thing I didn't really talk about, but the ECCC, there was a big news from Dark Horse about a great, cool crossover that I'm very excited about in conjunction with, in conjunction with Dark Horse, 2000 AD, and was it IDW? I think it was the three of them teaming up to bring Predator, Aliens, and Judge Dredd crossover. So that's going to be a cool crossover. Yeah, I mean, back in the day we had like Judge Dredd Batman, we had Batman versus Predator, Batman versus Aliens. I mean, the cool stuff with Batman was in everything. And now we've seen a lot more Judge Dredd stuff. He's got a great series going on right now at IDW. Really excited about the Aliens, Predator, Judge Dredd crossover. So if you get a chance, check out our Facebook page, Comic Booked on Facebook, and you can see an image from one of the covers, Dredd's face, with helmet with the reflections of the alien and the Predator in each eye. It's pretty awesome. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks. Have a good one.